Jesus explains Christians don't need their flesh saved. Compiled from notes kept in answer to prayer concerning end-time prophecy. A message of understanding from Jesus. Narrated by Daniel. In Matthew 24:3, I was asked by my disciples what would be the sign of my coming. I spoke of wars and rumors of wars, among other things, that would precede my coming. I said not to be troubled by these things, and that the end was not yet. Then in Matthew 24:15, I said that when you see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet, then would be great tribulation, a time of great trouble upon the earth, such as was never before, no, nor ever shall be again. There are many verses in the Bible to show how long the great tribulation shall be. A time, times, and half a time, which being translated means 3.5 years, or 42 months, the time that Satan is allowed to continue his reign of terror upon the earth. Or 1,260 days, the time when my 2 witnesses shall prophesy in Jerusalem, which is also the time when those who have the testimony of Jesus Christ, Christians, shall flee into the wilderness. Then, in Matthew 24:22, it is recorded that I said, except those days of tribulation be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. However, I then said in Matthew 24:29-31 that immediately after the tribulation of those days, I would appear in the clouds to gather my elect, which is the day of Christ, the day of the rapture. So, which is it? Shall I cut those days of tribulation short to save the flesh of believers? Or shall I return in the clouds immediately after the tribulation to gather my elect? The answer is simple. Christians do not need their flesh saved. For if they die in Christ, or are alive and remain until my coming, they shall all put on immortality on that day. Herein is the promise of my word. O death, where is thy sting? O grave, where is your victory? Once again, Christians don't need their flesh saved, and therefore my words in Matthew 24:22 cannot and do not apply to believers. Rather, those words apply to the remnant of Israel, those who shall form the 12 tribes of Israel during my 1,000-year kingdom upon earth. It's the remnant of Israel who will need their flesh saved, otherwise the Antichrist would eliminate them. As Romans 9:29 reveals, if those days after the rapture were not cut short, then would the remnant of Israel become like Sodom and Gomorrah. However, I shall return from heaven with the armies of heaven for the battle of Armageddon, and cut short those days and save the remnant of Israel. And they shall be redeemed from the earth, redeemed from among men, humankind, to become the first fruits of my millennial kingdom upon earth, as it is written. Please be sure to subscribe, like, and share the information on the Jesus Explains channel, and now also on Rumble. And please visit endtimesofficial.com, the End Times Teaching Ministry. That's endtimesofficial.com, where Bible prophecy is made easy to understand. God bless, and please share the knowledge.